Okay, so good morning, ladies and gentlemen. The 84th regular session of the Ladies and Gentlemen now called to order. So, may I request the assistant to come and play the national anthem.
Manalangin tayo. Panginoong Diyos, itinataas namin ang iyong pangalan. Pinapupurihan at pinasasalamatan ka namin sa lahat ng iyong mga ginawa at pagpapala. Salamat sa panibagong araw na ipinagkaloob mo sa amin. At sa oras na ito na kami ay muling natipon. Gabayan niyo po kami sa aming mga gawain. Bigyan po kami ng talino at lakas upang magampanan po namin ang aming mga
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas. Hayang magiging kasasinananan, alam ng puso sa limo'y buhay, lupang hinira, tuyat ka ng magiging sa manlulubi, di ka pasisingil sa nagatang tulog, sa simoyan sa langit kong magaw, manilatang tulad.
Okay, so we collect this roll call and we will sa mga bayan.
The honorable members of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan, the Honorables Harmain, Chua, Jorda, Gatungay Jr., Bernardo, Sahibol, Pingson, Galan, Om, Galang, Reyes, and our presiding officer, Vice Mayor Mercedes Akoy, the council in attendance, 10 council members.
Okay, so we have before us, so we proceed soon. Reading and consideration of the minutes in the previous session, August 12, 2024. Madam Secretary, please can you read?
For your consideration and approval, the minutes of the 83rd regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Sopronio Española, held on August 12, 2024 at the session hall of the Sangguniang Bayan, Sopronio Española, Palawan. This was attended by the majority of the Sangguniang Bayan members. The presiding officer called the session to order at 9:30 in the morning. The secretary called the roll after the prayer and the singing of the national anthem with the attendance of the majority of the Sangguniang Bayan members. In the arrival of SK Federation President Shiro P. Reyes, after the roll call, the presiding officer declared the presence of a quorum to transact official business. For reading and consideration of the minutes of the previous session were presented by the chair to the body for consideration and approval. Having no corrections from the body, the minutes of 82nd regular session held on August 5, 2024 were unanimously approved by the body upon motion of Councilor Duwaday Harmahin, duly seconded by Councilor Jonathan P. Chua. For the privilege and question hour, Councilor Duwaday Harmahin, upon recognition of the presiding officer, sought to be clarified about what the presiding officer mentioned during the budget hearing regarding the deed of sale and contract to sell of the land owned by Mr. Gomez. According to him, as far as he remembered, what he told the council was the document they have was contract to sell or had and not deed of sale, because what he knew was they had not bought the land yet, just about to, but not yet completely, for only initial payment was given. The presiding officer addressing the query explained the common line or reason used that the land was already bought and would be donated to the Philippine Coast Guard, but was told because you were asked, or they were asked, to produce deed of sale to prove the ownership. But eventually, they only showed contract to sell, which indicated that the LGU made a 3 million payment. Since it was claimed that had already been acquired, then date of sale must be presented since it was already paid, just like what was queried upon by Councilor Galan to prove the LGU's ownership. Councilor Hermain sought to clarify that it was only a contract to sell, not a deed of sale, because it was not yet fully paid. He further raised the query on the reason why the presiding officer put an annotation saying the purchase of lot was disadvantageous, which caused the delay because it was objected by the mayor. Councilor Hermain also reminded the presiding officer that it was already discussed and agreed upon by the council, so he must not do that because signing the resolution was a ministerial function of the latter. He sought why the presiding officer commented that it was or what was done by the council was disadvantageous. The presiding officer to answer cited what happened when the council divested him of powers as the vice mayor, and the mayor commented that he also signed it. He added that if this was the reason why he did not put a comment, to avoid being misunderstood as his approval or consent of the authorization to purchase. The councilor Hermain clarified what right was the presiding officer what right has the presiding officer pertaining to, and the latter was the presiding officer pertaining to, and the latter explained that it was when they took the right to sign vouchers, travels, and other documents, to which the councilor responded that next time the presiding officer should just opt not to sign because it was clear that he signed but he had comment which was something new to him, and the only case in Palawan that the presiding signed but with annotation. The presiding officer commented that it was already done and resolved. Councilor Hermain explained that he was just clarifying. The presiding officer proceeded with tackling his attendance in flag ceremony and added that he was choosing not to attend the flag ceremony to avoid having an untoward encounter with the mayor. But if he would be forced to attend, he would also bring his sound system so that he could answer everything the mayor would say against him because he is now ready to answer. Councilor Hermain also requested that if there was nothing good to say about him, they should not call out his name because he might also not be able to control himself and he might talk back. The presiding officer said that it should also be the same with him. If they don't want it to happen to them, then it should not be done to him either. For first reading and referral of proposed measures and communications, communication from Mr. Sonny Q. Lee, cockpit owner, requesting to pass a resolution endorsing the 2-stack derby on September 7, 2024 and the 3-stack derby on September 8, 2024 at Green Phoenix Cockpit Arena, Pulod Shores, Sopronio Española, Palawan. Referred to the Committee on Ways and Means, Games and Amusements, chaired by Councilor Michael L. Jordan. Second, communication from the Municipal Mayor, Abner Rafael.
Okay, any comment, correction regarding this 83rd regular session of the Sangguniang held on August 12, 2024? Wala? Okay. Hello. Yes, kagawa na ganda.
Good morning po. I move the minutes of the 83rd regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Sopronio Española held on August 12, 2024 at the Session Hall of the Sangguniang Bayan of Sopronio Española, Palawan be adopted.
Okay, just a moment, secondly. Objection? Saying none. The 83rd regular session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Sopronio Española held on August 12, 2024 is hereby approved. Next special session. Minutes of the special 17th special session, the 11th Sangguniang Bayan held on August 15, 2024. Madam Secretary, please can you read?
For your consideration and approval, minutes of the 17th special session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Sopronio Española held on August 15, 2024 at the Session Hall of the Sangguniang Bayan Sopronio Española, Palawan. This was attended by the majority of the Sangguniang Bayan members. The presiding officer called the session to order at 10:01 in the morning. The secretary called the roll after the prayer and the singing of the national anthem. With the attendance of the majority of the Sangguniang Bayan members, the presiding officer declared the presence of a quorum to transact official business. For business for the day, draft appropriation ordinance number 2024-11, appropriating the amount of 21,963,109 pesos and 90 hundredths as supplemental budget number 2 fiscal year 2024 of the municipality of Sopronio Española, approved on second, third, and final reading following the motion of Councilor Juad I. are by duly seconded by Councilor Michael L. Jorda. Prior to approval, Councilor Sunny K. Bernardo, through a manifestation, relayed the request previously conveyed to Councilor Jorda regarding the possibility of transferring the allocation for traveling expenses foreign under the Office of the Municipal Mayor to the traveling expenses of the Sangguniang Bayan members. He further noted that the supplemental was changed since subject allocation was no longer existent in what was being considered. This was duly acknowledged by the presiding officer who confirmed that the previous copy was requested for retrieval. Councilor Jonathan T. Chua, duly recognized, sought clarification on the electricity expenses item under expenditures, whether the same was intended for the electrification requested by the farmers. This was addressed by the sponsor, explaining that based on his understanding, it was different for the item was intended for bills and electricity consumption of the LGU. Councilor Chua commented that he just asked so he would have something to explain to the farmers that their request was not yet given a priority. Second, request for adoption of budget circulars number 2024-2 dated August 2, 2024, 157 dated 157 dated May 3, 2024, and 160 dated August 12, 2024.
Okay, may comment regarding this 17th special session of Sangguniang Bayan held on August 15, 2024. Wala. Okay. Move. Please go ahead. Jordan.
I move the minutes of the 17th special session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan Espanyol held on August 15, 2024, the session of the Bayan of Soprano Espanyol, Palawan be adopted.
Okay, just move and seconded. The 17th special session of the 11th Sangguniang Bayan of Espanyol held on August 15, 2024 is approved for adoption. Privilege and question out. Hiram. So kung wala, nauta sa letter G. First reading of the referral of proposed measures and communication. Number 1. Next letter, number 1, letter A.
Communications from the Municipal Mayor of Darao Island is only requesting for the consideration and approval of the following. First, authorization to enter into an agency agreement with the municipal government of Brooks Point for the implementation of nutrition program in the municipality of Soprano Espanyol, Palawan, which is a requirement prior to the procurement of complementary baby food products manufactured in the municipality of Brooks Point.
Discussion refer to Committee on Health.
To Committee on Health.
Letter B.
Passage of ordinance creating the position of Project Development Officer 1, salary grade 11. Salary grade 11. Under the Municipal Economic Enterprise and Development Office, the Water System Management Unit.
Discussion refer to Committee on Estimates.
To Ways and Means.
Number 2.
Proposed resolution requesting for the establishment of Karamay Elementary School at Pulud Shore.
Sure. Sure. Oh, not Pulud Center.
Pulud Shores, Soprano Espanyol, Palawan. Introduced by Councilor Juan I. Harmony.
Committee on Rules.
To Committee on Rules.
Okay, letter H, Committee Report. Number 1, Committee Report number 2024-23 of the Committee on Public Works.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding. Committee Report number 2024-23 submitted by Committee on Public Works, Transportation and Communication in Disaster Risk Management. Subject: proposed resolution requesting the 2nd District Engineer to Congressman Jose Chavez Alvarez to allocate funds for the repair, concreting, and retrofit
Palawan. For the presiding officer, the committee prepared to consider the subject measure had already been done the same and would like to report its finding and recommendation with the following premises to it. Number 1, that Councilor Arsaniki Bernardo proposed a resolution requesting Second District Engineer Congressman Jose Chavez Alvarez to allocate funds for the repair, completing, and recapping of the provincial road along Sitio Tagabalat, Barangay Pulot Center sa Province Panula, Palawan. Number 2, that the subject provincial road along Sitio Tagabalat is in a condition that give riders difficulty in processing due to meeting accident due to back into off-roading pavement with only better pavement at the center which the passerby must wait for and take turn in losing sense. Losing it alongside another vehicles might not be safe. Number 3, that the road is crucial for local residents as it serve a primary access road for patients from other barangay traveling to Supunis Panula District Hospital in the RHU, residential, medical care. Further, the shortest road to take when going to school, as such it's frequently used by students from other northern barangay to Pulot National School and also in going to the municipal hall. Number 4, that allocating funds for the repair or improvement is exigent in uplifting and upholding the comfort and convenience of the people. Findings and recommendation, in consideration of the foregoing, the committee finds that the proposed repair, completing, and recapping of the cited road is consistent with the aim of improving infrastructure, public safety, and healthcare accessibility in the municipality. Therefore, it is recommended that the same resolution be passed and approved for second reading in this particular session, prepared by your truly Chairman, Committee of Public Works, Transportation and Communication, Dr. Arsaniki Bernardo, Chairman, Honorable Jonathan Pitua, Member, Honorable Gustavo Kingston, Member.
Okay, any comment, correction regarding this committee report number 2024-23? Okay, can they move?
Thank you, Mr. Presiding. I move the committee report number 2024-23, submitted by Committee on Public Works, Transportation and Communication in Disaster Risk Management to be approved.
Okay, as in move, committee report number 2024-23 is approved. Next, committee report. March 2024-60 of the Regional Commission.
Committee report number 2024-60 submitted by Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusement, subject approval of the request for endorsement of Mr. Sally QD for the cockfighting events, 2 Stag Derby on September 7, 2024 and 3 Stag Derby on September 28, 2024. For the presiding officer, the Committee on Ways and Means engaged in amusements to which the above-stated measure was referred to have already considered the same rules would like to present its finding and recommendation with the following premises to it. Number 1, that Mr. Sally Yuli, franchise holder for cockpit operations, sought endorsement for his cockfighting events, 2 Stag Derby on September 7, 2024 and 3 Stag Derby on September 28, 2024 at Red Phoenix Cockpit Arena, Production sa Province Panula, Palawan. Number 2, that cockfighting cockpit operation is regulated in the municipality by Municipal Ordinance number 2020-195, which entitles franchise to conduct regular cockfights every Sunday and special cockfights not to exceed 5 times in a month, provided no 2 permits shall be issued in one particular week. Number 3, that obtaining endorsement from the Sangguniang Bayan is a mandatory requirement prior to the event to ensure compliance with local rules and regulations. Findings and recommendation. Premises considered. The committee is in opinion that approval of the request will be in accordance with the local regulation for cockfighting, provided permits are duly secured Number 4, within 6 minutes considered, the committee recommends the approval of the request of endorsement of Mr. Sally QD for cockfighting events to Stag Derby on September 7, 2024 and 3 Stag Derby on September 20, 2024 to be calendar for second reading in this particular session prepared by yours truly, Chairman Committee on Ways and Means and Games and Amusements. Concurred to Honorable Jonathan J. Ong, Co-Chairman, Honorable Fred A. Gatungay Jr. and Honorable Duan I. Hakain members.
Okay, any comment regarding this draft committee report number 2024-60? There's none. Okay, kay Lebo.
I move committee report number 2024-60, subject approval of the request for endorsement of Mr. Sally QD for the cockfighting events 2 Stag Derby on September 7, 2024 and 3 Stag Derby on September 28, 2024 be adopted.
Okay, doesn't move. Committee report number 2024-60 is already introduction. Committee report number 3, committee report number 2024-41 of the Committee on Finance, Budget Profession.
Good morning, Mr. Presiding. Series the committee report number 2024-31, submitted by Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation. Subject: Postal resolution granting the cash prize received by the municipality for float competition during Baragatan 2024 among the personnel responsible in its creation. For the presiding officer, the committee to which the above cited measure was referred to had already convened to consider the same. Those who like to present its finding and recommendation, the following premises to it. Number 1, that the municipality participated in the Baragatan 2024 float competition, demonstrating creativity and community spirit, resulting to receiving a consolation award amounting to 100,000. Number 2, the float was designed and created by a dedicated team of 26 personnel, whose collective efforts ensured the municipality representation was both impactful and commendable. Number 3, the cash prize awarded to the municipality is reflection of the teamwork, dedication and hard work exhibited by the personnel involved in a project, and it's appropriate to allocate these prizes as a reward for their effort. Findings and recommendation in consideration of the premises, the committee finds the granting of prize personnel responsible for the municipalities' successful participation in float competition during the Baragatan 2024 is deserving of acknowledgement and recognition through granting of the same prize. Those the committee recommends to pass a resolution approving the request to grant the prize received by the municipality during the Baragatan 2024 competition among personnel responsible for its creation. To be calendar for second reading of this particular session. On the next one, on this one. Prepared by yours truly, Chairman Committee on Finance, Budget and Appropriation.
No. Okay, any comment regarding this committee report number 2024-41? Okay, kung wala. Gagawin, Armay?
I'm up committee report number 2024 as 41 year.
Okay, it was approved. Committee report number 2024-41 is approved. Calendar of business, assigned business, from previous administration, from previous session, vote lang, business for the league, second reading, number 1, draft resolution number 2024-264. May draft na ito?
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Draft resolution number 2024-462, granting authority the municipal mayor and the Rafael L. Tusoyo to donate a portion of land occupied by Rural Health Unit RHU of the Provincial Government of Palawan for the utilization of the Provincia Española District Hospital. Sponsored by yours truly, whereas Mr. Magisa G. Gubat et al. Donated 1.5 hectares of land to the local government of the Provincia Española intended for the construction of municipal hospital as reflected on the date of donation executed on July 19, 1996. Whereas Municipal Rural Health Unit was constructed and subject land and later on the Provincia Española District Hospital SADH was constructed through the initiative and funding of the Provincial Government of Palawan PGP in cooperation with the municipal government. Whereas SADH through the OIC Administrative Officer Ms. Mary Jane A. Soltero, RND in MMPA, has requested for the resolution that will establish the hospital's ownership of the area it presently occupies subsequent to the intent of securing an environmental compliance certificate which is requisite for the ensuring that the hospital operates in compliance with the environmental regulation. Whereas subject area had already been authorized for donation to provincial government of Palawan for the construction of SADH, but there exists a discrepancy on the total area of donation. Whereas for rectification of and formally establish the hospital ownership of the land, this August body conveys approval of the donation of lot with an area of 7,500 square meters solely intended for the Provincia Española District Hospital to be evidenced by a date of donation for conferment to the hospital authorized personnel. Now therefore, upon the motion of Councilor Na, duly seconded by Councilor Brian Duque, resolved as by resolved grant authority to the Municipal Mayor Abner Rafael Tesorio to donate a portion of land occupied by Rural Health Unit RHU to the Provincial Government of Palawan for the utilization of the Provincia Española District Hospital. Resolved finally, the copies of the resolution is furnished to the office of the Municipal Mayor, the Provincia Española District Hospital, through Ms. Mary Jane A. Soltero, Vice Administrative Officer, and all other concerned for the information and appropriate action.
Okay, any comment, correction regarding this draft resolution number 2024-260? Okay, can you move?
I move that resolution number 2024-262, granting authority to the Municipal Mayor Abner Rafael Tesorio to donate a portion of land occupied by Rural Health Unit RHU to the Provincial Government of Palawan for the utilization of the Provincia Española District Hospital be adopted.
Okay, that's your move and seconded. The objection? Okay, that's the next line. The solution number 2024-262 is available for adoption. Number 2, draft ordinance number 2024-265.
Draft Ordinance number 2024-298, creating the position of Administrative Aid 2, the Production Machine Operator 1, Salary Grade 2 under the Office of the Municipal Civil Registrar's Office, sponsored by yours truly, being enacted by the Sangguniang Bayan of Provincia Española, Palawan, that Section 1, creation the position of Administrative Aid 2, the Production Machine Operator 1, Salary Grade 2 is hereby created in the municipal or in the Office of the Municipal Civil Registrar of Provincia Española, Palawan. Section 2, duties and responsibilities of Administrative Aid 2, the Production Machine Operator 1, Salary Grade 2, the employee holding the position shall be responsible of the aid, performing under immediate supervision administrative functions related to records management. Number 2, performing clerical tasks, receiving, record keeping, the production of records, maintaining the records data center of mobile file compactor system. There's a very digital duplicating machine to produce different types of forms and other office materials, and maintaining the condition of the equipment, and doing other related tasks that may be assigned from time to time. Number 4, Section 4, funding allocation required for the remuneration of and other benefits of the position shall be taken from the funds generated from the funding authorized by the Municipal Ordinance Number 2024-292, defunding the unpaid position in Municipal Civil Registrar's Office. Section 5, effectivity this ordinance shall take effect upon its approval and completion of the mandatory posting requirement provided in the local government code.
Okay, any comment? Correction regarding this draft ordinance number 2024-298? Wala? Okay, very good.
I move draft ordinance number 2024-298, creating the position of administrative aid to the production machine operator 1 salary grade under the Office of the Municipal Civil Registrar's Office be adopted.
Wala, sige din mo siya. Sige din. Reflection. Ordinance number 2024-298 is approved for adoption. Doon po sa committee report na may mga draft na. Anong kasi ito?
265.
Draft resolution number 2024-265, requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH, 2nd District Engineering, through the Congressman Jose Chavez Alvarez to allocate funds for the repair, concreting, and repropping of the provincial road along Sitio Tababalat, Barangay Pulot Center, Socorro, Espanola. Whereas Section 16 and Section 17, Paragraph 14 of Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as Local Government Code of 1991, expressly mandates the promotion of the general welfare and the provision of facilities that will give comfort and safety, convenience to all inhabitants of the municipality. Whereas, contrary to the mandate, the residents of the municipality experiences discomfort, especially when traversing the road from National Highway to the District Hospital along Tababalat Pulot Center sa Province Espanola. Whereas, subject provincial road is in a condition that gives riders difficulty and poses danger and meeting accidents due to crack and protruding pavements with only better pavement, and all center is the motorist must wait for the take turn in using it alongside another vehicle might resort to untoward harm. Whereas road is crucial for local residents as it serves as primary access road from patients from other barangays traveling to Socorro Espanola District Hospital and Rural Health Unit for essential and medical care. Further, it is the shortest route to take when going to school. As such, it is frequently used by the students from other northern barangays to Pulot National High School and also in going to Municipal Hall. Now, therefore, on motion of yours truly, to respond by Rank P8, resolved as it is resolved to request the Department of Public Works and Highways, 2nd District Engineer through the Congressman Jose Chavez Alvarez to allocate funds for the repair, completing, and repropping of the provincial road along Sitio Tababalat, Barangay Pulot Center, Socorro, Espanola, Palawan. Resolved finally that copies of this resolution be furnished to all concerned for their information and reference.
Okay, any comment? Correction regarding this draft resolution number 2024-265? Okay.
I move the resolution requesting the Department of Public Works and Highways, Second District Engineer, through the Congressman Jose Chavez Alvarez to allocate funds for the rehab, repair, completing and repropping of the provincial road along Sitio Topablat, Barangay Flood Center, Supron Española, Palawan, be approved.
Around the 6th floor. Sino na riskan mo siya? Okay, kasi no, that's seconded. Resolution number 24-264 is approved for adoption.
Draft resolution number 2024-265 approving the request for the investment of 2 stag derby on September 7, 2024 and 3 stag derby on September 28, 2024 at Red Phoenix Catholic Arena. Sponsored by yours truly. Whereas that Mr. Sonic Yuli, a franchisee and owner of Red Phoenix Catholic Arena, full endorsement for 2 stag derby on September 7, 2024 and 3 stag derby on September 28, 2024. Whereas fighting in the municipality is regulated by Municipal Ordinance number 2020-195, which allows franchisee to conduct 5 cockfighting events in a month upon application and subsequent approval of the Sangguniang Bayan. Whereas cockfighting events give additional revenue for the LGU, which along with other sources contributes in the attainment of the goals of the government and also in the intent to preserve and promote local cultural practices. Whereas the requested events are deemed compliant to the prevailing local laws, thus the entitlement to be granted endorsement of the Sangguniang Bayan. Now therefore, on motion of yours truly, duly seconded by Councilor Black, be it resolved as it is hereby resolved to approve the request for endorsement of 2 stag derby on September 7, 2024 and 3 stag derby on September 28, 2024 at Red Phoenix Catholic Arena. Resolved finally that copies of this resolution be furnished to the Red Phoenix Catholic Management Office of the Municipal Mayor, Office of the Municipal Treasurer, the Licensing Officer, Supron Española Municipal Police Station, and all other concerned for their information, reference, and appropriate action.
Okay, any comment or question regarding this draft resolution number 2024-265? Okay, can you move?
I move draft resolution number 2024-265 approving the request for endorsement of 2 stag derby on September 7 and 2024 and 3 stag derby on September 28, 2024 at Red Phoenix Catholic Arena be adopted.
Let us move and second addiction. Dengan solution number 2024-265 is approved for adoption. Next. Pero pa? Wala na lang, wala. Tingnan ko lang ba? So, table partner namin to be calendar for next legal official. Third and final reading. Para sa business. Number 1. Draft ordinance number 2024-297.
Di ba tapos na po ito na po?
Hindi po.
Ito ay i-repair natin sa committee? Ha?
Subsequent to the result po yan ng pagkakita ng regular. Ang amin po dito kayo, yung market po, parang may po yung request sa mga. Kasi, meron sila na-insert.
So kung may na-insert, dapat papasok din dito kung ano yung mga in-insert na yun.
Hindi po.
Ano sa business, ang pangalan ko hindi siya nakalindar doon sa first reading or second reading. Ha? Pending. So, ba't hindi nakalindar doon sa business for today?
Yung request po nila for revision ng ay ng article dati. Tapos po na po, hiling po kayo ang recommendation fees. Pagkatapos po mga revenue board amendment, susunod po yung market board as dependent po. Diniscuss po po yan.
So, anong pressure na ba din?
Approval na rin ka? Hindi kasi namin marinig yung paliwanag, Mr. Presiding. Kasi baka alam ko kasi yan. Approve na ito eh.
Parang na-approve na nga eh.
Opo eh. So, paano sila mag-insert? Kasi kung kaya nga po tayo nagkakaroon po sa ng public hearing, ang committee hearing, para lahat mapag-usapan, may insert ba, may patanggalin, diba? Yun ang ano.
So, recess tayo for 5 minutes para ipaliwanag na yung secretary yung issue ko ito. Okay, Madam Secretary, please. Okay, so resume. So, anong pressure na ba din dito?
Siguro baka pwedeng pag-aaral muna ng chairman kasi baka sumapit tayo dito kasi revenue ko dito. Pagsisingil ng tax para sa public market natin. Ano muna ng committee chairman?
Sa aking palagay naman po, hindi naman tayo sasabi dito. Nasa rules naman din natin na kapag natapos na sa committee report, diba na i-report na kasi nagka-committee meeting na po, nagka-committee hearing na. So, pag natapos na i-report, pupunta na po doon sa sa na-sign business or business of the for the day.
Parang na-approve na ito eh. Approve na ito.
Hindi pa po.
Di pa ba na-approve na ito? Market road? Approve na yun?
Wala pa po.
Ano, video?
For market fees.
So ito po matagal na panahon ito na itinaas na nga po natin ng tapos binago na naman po natin dahil hindi nga na-approve nung una, hindi kaya ng mga market natin, mga manigala natin na we're putting into consideration naman po talaga na hindi natin pwedeng ihalin tulad dun sa ibang mga market dahil tayo nga po, kunti pala tayo. So nilagay lang po natin dun sa makakayanan nila. Nung hindi naman po talo yung gobyerno, at the same time, hindi naman sila mabigatan. Kaya ito po ay pinasok natin yung sa na-trend business. So dahil po wala naman po tayong problema doon. Napag-usapan naman po lahat itong mga nakalasulat dito. Kung hindi ako magkakamali, si Ma'am Mimi, di ba? At saka si Chris, si Jacariao nga po. Kasi sa tubig niya po pala, saka sa, yung sa market, o sa mga stall holder natin. Hindi, sa stall holder. Oo. Sa Medo, si Madam Jacariao. Tama.
Yes, kagawan na Bernardo,
Pagkalam ko kasi na-approve na ito, kung natandaan nyo, nag-amend tayo ng revenue code, di ba napasama ito siya doon? Ito rin yung content nun eh. Ito napasama ito sa revenue code natin, di ba ito nasa loob ito sa revenue code? Ito rin yun siya eh, napalagay doon sa inamindahan natin itong portion ng revenue code para dito sa public market. Doon din ito napaloob sa revenue code, hindi ba yun di ba ito rin siya? Napasama ito sa revenue code eh. Inamindahan natin yung revenue code natin, ito rin yung nilalaman. Di ba yung sa chairman? Di ba ito rin nilalaman nun? Nung sa revenue po na inupundihan natin?
Parang inisa-isa pa dito, no? Sa lapas.
Sa may papakain naman, yung nakaraan.
Hindi kaya ano na ito? Siguro, hingyan natin ulit si sekretary ng kanyang opinion, ano? O yung ano sabi niya ito. So, resist tayo ulit ng 5 minutes. Okay? So, resume ka ulit. Okay?
Draft Ordinance Number 2024-297, revising the market group of the Municipality of Samploña, Española for the inclusion of the provision on supervision and control and amendments on market and slaughterhouse fees, stall adjudication and occupancy, including the general provision on market operations, sponsored by yours truly. Article, ito po yung isa sa mga nadagdag lang. Article B, Administrative Provision, Section 14, Adjudication of Stall. Letter A, lease period. The contract of lease for stall shall be for a period of 5 years, which is renewable upon its expiration unless revoked in ordinance with the provision of this article. Letter B, notice of vacancy. Notice of vacancy or vacancy for the newly constructed stall or vault shall be made for a period of not less than 10 days immediately preceding the date fixed for their award to qualified applicants. Appraise the public of the fact that such stalls or booths are unoccupied and available for lease. Letter C, application for lease. The application shall be under oath. It shall be submitted to the MEDO, Public Market Slaughterhouse and Public Terminal Management Unit upon payment of 100 pesos by the applicant either in person or his lawyer. Letter D, creation of market committee. The committee shall be composed of the municipal mayor of his duly representative as chairman and the following members. Number 1, municipal treasurer or his duly authorized representative. Number 2, municipal economic enterprise and development officer or his duly authorized representative. Number 3, representative from the Sangguniang Bayan. And number 4, president of Market Vendors Association. Letter A, to whom award may be made. Number 1, no person shall operate a market stall without first securing the permits required by the municipal government. Number 2, no person shall sell, offer for sale or expose any article or articles in the public market or use or occupy any stall without first having been assigned to such stall and manner prescribed herein. Residents of this municipality shall be given preference and occupancy orders of stools over non-resident applicants at the time of awarding of stools. Number 3, vendors shall be assigned a stall according to the nature of merchandise intended for sale. Number 4, stallholders shall not be allowed to occupy stalls or space other than those leased to them. It shall be the duty of market administrator or his duly authorized representative to see to it that stallholders do not occupy that other stall or spaces. Letter D, modification on general provision for market operation. Section 15. General provisions. Letter A, market hours. Unlawful acts. No merchandise or article shall be sold, offered or sold or exposed for sale in the market unless the same have been legally acquired by the vendors or stallholders and the taxes of any kind due thereon has been paid. Letter C, it is the duty of and obligation of any leases of market stall or premises to provide this stall both or the with replica tackles for garbage and other waste matters for proper collection and disposal. Letter D, all sanitary rules and regulations shall be strictly observed and followed by all space and stall leases or occupants. adequate general lighting facility shall be provided in the market premises. However, stallholders shall provide their own light or electricity connection in the respective stalls and in their own expense. Submitter shall be provided to small stalls which have minimal electricity consumption. Electricity consumption shall be billed monthly depending on the rate given by the service provider. Stalls using appliances such as refrigerators, freezers, and light may apply directly to the service provider. Transient vendors with water and electricity connection from the public market shall be charged through cash tickets a minimum of 5 pesos per day, depending on the appliances used by the and 20 pesos during market day or tabo. Section 16, miscellaneous provisions on stores occupancy. A, vacancy of store before the expiration of the lease. B, effects of leases death upon the death of the holder of the store. The contract of lease covering said store shall be deemed terminated. However, if the deceased has surviving spouse or legal heirs who are not disqualified under the provisions of this code and who desire to continue the business of the deceased, the lease may be transferred to the deceased spouse or legal heirs upon application thereof, provided that the local market authority shall be notified within 30 days after the death of the original leasee of the desired spouse or legal heirs to succeed and upon payment for all necessary rents or lease due at the time of the original lease. With the facilities, lease to personally administer his stall. Literally, dummies of subleasing or selling privilege not allowed. The limit of number of stalls awardable. No person shall be allowed to lease more than 2 stalls, provided that when 2 stalls are leased to one person. Such stalls shall adjoin and one another and shall be located in the same section of the market and provided. Finally, that it shall be violation of this section for more than one member of a family consisting of the father, mother, sons, and daughters to hold stalls in one market unless these sons and daughters are already living by themselves and independently of their parents. Section 7. Open market day or tabo. Market day or tabo shall start every Saturday 11 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the evening and resume on Sunday 4 o'clock in the morning and until 6 o'clock in the evening. All tabo vendors shall be required to secure mayor's permit. No permit, no vending except vendors very minimal income such as less fortunate persons and the like. All tabo vendors are required to provide their own table and shall arrange their tables in the tapuan site at 11 a.m. of Saturday and shall be pulled out before 6 p.m. Sunday. Every vendor is responsible in cleaning their rented space. The garbage should be brought with them upon leaving. Section 3 are the revisions of the market code, sectioning and adjustment of the provisions, including omissions of inapplicable sections are hereby effected in the final version of the revised code, which shall form an integral part of this ordinance. Section 4, separability clause. If for any reason any section or provision of this ordinance is declared invalid or unconstitutional under section or provisions thereof which are not effected, thereby shall continue to be full force and effect. Section 5, repealing clause. Any ordinance or parts thereof inconsistent with the provisions of the ordinance is hereby repealed, amended, or modified accordingly. Section 6, effectivity, this ordinance shall be taken effect upon the approval and completion of the requisites of Republic Act 7160, otherwise known as Local Government Code of 1991.
Okay, so any comment regarding this draft? Ordinance number 2024-297.
Yes, clarification lang dito sa open market day kasi dito open Saturday ng 11 o'clock until 8 o'clock in the evening. Sabado ito siya, kung titingnan natin, baka mag-conflict siya dun sa barangay Palitian. May market day din kasi tayo na sakop ng Hispaniola. Saturday, di ba?
Tingin ko po, yung kasi mga vendor doon naman pagkatapos baka nakabulan din sila dito sa ano
12 o'clock o
hindi ba? Sila na lang siguro yung mag-adjust ng mga ano. At saka yung mga namimili naman po sa Palitian, hindi na rin pumupunta dito eh. Hindi na rin sila lumalayo.
ABC, any comments?
Thank you po, Mr. President. Ako po, yung observation kasi yung Saturday at 11 o'clock, minsan dumadaan po ako dyan ng mga 8, 9, 14, or mas early as 11. Tingnan dyan na po yung mga nagtatabo, may bumibili na po, tapos dun sa ordinance natin is 11, why not na mas natin mas maaga kasi para totoo kasi sabihin hindi 11 yung ano nyo starting of 11 ng Sabado ay bakit alas 9 pa lang may namimili na kasi may nag-display na minsan so baka pwedeng mas agahan at siguro ako naman yung tingin ko dun sa yung kaho ni SB Bernardo I think mas noon na marahil na saan ba yung mga nauna, yung Kulot Center ba, yung panitian. Pero kung magkakaroon man ng conflict, tama naman si author na yung iba naman kasi na namamalingki dito ay hindi na rin pupunta ng panitian, kung hindi dito na rin yung tiyatang nila. Kaya doon siguro walang conflict siguro doon sa schedule. Yun lang po yung yung concern doon sa 11 ng tanghali, baka pwedeng mas agahan siya para totoo. Kasi yun naman talaga yung susunod natin ngayon na kung kukonsidera ng body. Sige po, Mr. President.
Kagawa na Roy?
Isang gusto rin ako sana i-consider sa presiding yung ating araw. Kasi suggestion ng ating mga pastor na nakakausap ko. Basta huwag lang daw linggo kasi time ng pagsisimba po nila. Para mas i-bless tayo, baka po yung mga Martes, Miyerkules, gano'n. Pero kung yun lang, pinarating ko lang, kung hindi naman po pwede, basta sa akin. Yung boses nila, ng mga natin, mga religious sector natin, huwag lang po linggo raw at saka Sabado o kaya Biyernes kasi yun nga yung mga araw ng pagsamba para pare-parehas na.
Yung nagsasamba sa Biyernes, Sabado siya mag-ibig. Samba ng Sabado, Linggo siya mag-ibig. Yung Linggo naman, Sabado siya mag-ibig.
Yun natin ka po kaya yung tapuan pa yung nagsisimba na lang siguro yung mag-adjust. Kung hindi sila pwede ng Linggo, Sabado.
Sa Manisa, Linggo siya mag-ibig.
Niraise ko lang sa sharing dahil doon sa kanilang
parang lahat ng reliyon pwede doon eh. Ang pwede naman malayo na yun.
Yung sa akin kasi, gusto ko ng proteksyon yung may nagarenta kasi sa bookstore natin. Di ba kung nagbabayad yan sila ng hindi ko alam, araw-araw o monthly. Yun ang dinidepensahan natin. Kasi pag nagpa-market tayo, halos yung tao doon na bumibili sa yung sa may kapangko, papag yung doon sa market natin, halos wala nang bumibili doon sa kanilang mga stall. Yung nagbabayad kasi sila dito eh. O araw-araw ba yung monthly yung binabayad, hindi ko lang masyadong kabisado. Yun po ang dinidepensahan natin dito. Pag umaba doon, halos wala silang kikitain na benta kasi sila
monthly nagbabayad sa atin. Yung mga nagmamarket na yan, halos yun lang, yung ano, yung iba, hindi naman taga dito sa atin yan. Nakipagtabo lang dito nag-negosyo. Sa akin po, yung proteksyonan po natin, yung mga taga dito sa atin na nakapwisto po dyan sa palengke. Yun po yung gusto kong ipano na kung linggo lang kung Sabado. Kasi kung umaga pa dyan, halos 2 araw sila, di kawawa yung nagre-renta po dito sa akin. Sa tingin ko, baka magreklamo sila pagdating ng panahon, bakit maaga yung tapo nyo, halos 2 araw na yung market natin, nababawasan po yung kita nila na sila talaga yung totoong nagbabayad dito sa atin.
Siguro naman po ito nung sa public hearing, baka na-raise din naman po sa kanila, nagkasundo rin po yung mga nagatabo at saka yung mga vendor doon. Kaya siguro nasama rin na nila, baka napag-usapan din po nila ito sa public hearing. Kagawad yun, di plan kung anong public hearing po ito. Baka sakaling...
actually may reklamo nga naman din sila na malulugi sila dahil sa haba ng dalawang na halos wala na makaroon magpipigil sa kanila. Pero yung kinoconsider pa rin natin, yung mamimili para magkaroon ng tawag nito, medyo competitive price ba, medyo magbaba kasi medyo mahal na rin talaga. Kaya doon tayo nagkasundo sa ganyan. Yung oras na yan, 11 o'clock tapos 8 o'clock 4 o'clock 6, gano'n po.
Okay, Rizzy?
Thank you, Mr. President. Tungkol doon sa, ako ang nakikita ko, yung mga may tinda, may pisto dyan sa palengke, ay nagpipisto pa rin sila, Mr. Presiding, in the day of tabo. Diba? Sino yung may pisto dyan na pagdating ng tabo. Meron din silang ano doon, meron silang pangko rin. At saka, yung iba naman, pag ang bibilhin nila ay yung mga clothes, hindi yan pupunta doon sa mga may tindang isda at saka tangkong. Doon talaga sila punta, may tayamo, may gano'n. So ang karamihan ng pupunta dyan is yung mga taga-bukid. Tulad sa amin, pag linggo, minsan Sabado na bibili. Kung ang target nila ay bulag, yung daing, so doon talaga yan sa tapangkuan. Kung mga sibuyas, bawang, doon talaga yun. Kaya, I think hindi rin siguro yung may parmasya dyan, may pisto doon sa tabuan, may pisto rin dito sa palengke pag araw ng linggo. So lahat naman, noon nga, mga pansin natin yung isdaan noon, mas in-extend hanggang doon sa tabi ng kalsada na nadimulis din after ano. Pero kasi yung talaga yung mas marami lang na nagtitinda pag araw ng linggo. So na sila. So I think hindi siya masyadong sagabal. Do maliban na lang yung may mga parmasya, hindi talaga sila nagtitinda doon sa kapangko, hindi doon talaga sa pwesto nila dahil hindi pwedeng buhatin o what. Pero the rest, ang mga titinda ng gulay, kung ano yung mga pangailangan na galing minsan sa ibang barangay or yung iba nga galing sa Brooks Point, pero yung mga luya, ano yung mga paninda nilang hindi na kaya siguro ubusin sa Brooks Point, yun minsan yung diadala dito. Pero may mga saging o papakuan, halos lahat, pero labas sila doon sa may mga pwesto sa palengke. Sige po, Sir President.
Actually, nung panahon natin ay alas 4 yan na wala tubig. Ngayon, ginawa ng iligay, mas pabon din sa mga maliktabo. Kagawad ka itong tayo?
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Palagay ko po, nung public hearing po is look forward po yung ating mga official po dyan sa yung ating mga officers po sa ating palengke. Kung titingnan po natin, yung 2 araw na po na pagtatabo ay nagawa na po ng ibang bayan. Nakikita ko po dito, kaya po ginawa ito ng ating mga official dyan sa ating palengke or napag-usapan po ng public hearing at na-aprobahan po nila at narito po sa atin dahil kulang na po yung 1 araw para sa ating palengke. So, po tayo, look forward po tayo. Pagdating doon sa tama po yun yung sinasabi nila na may conflict doon sa ibang barangay, mahirapan yung ibang ano, pero hindi po eh. Sabi ko nga po, look forward po tayo na dumadami na po tayo dito sa bayan ng Provincia Española. So, naisip po ito ng ating ng ating mga opisyal po dyan sa ating palengke at inirito po sa atin. Siguro naman po, taong bayan na po yan, public hearing po yung nag-suggest. Magbigyan na po natin. Sa time po, ako sa time po, parang sabi ko nga, tama po yung sabi ni Kapitan, but kung pwede pa po siyang baguhin, ay suggest ko din po na mas maaga po sa 11 kasi yun na nga po, tama po yun, baka mag-booking nga, bakit nakita nila yung sa ating panpo na yan na 11, tapos nandyan na po naglalatag na nagbibinta na po tayo ng 8 hanggang ngayon. So, sa aking pananaw po, okay po yung 2 araw po para sa ating bayan sa Pagkakaya. Thank you very much po.
Mas kagawa na Chua?
Ako po, conforme ako doon sa mungkahi ni Kapitan kasi lanas ko yan. Nagpalingki ako dyan ng mga 10 siguro. Hindi ako pinabili kasi sabi ng mga vendors doon, bawal daw kasi hintayin mo na 11 or hapon, ganon. So siguro pwede na yun na 8 o'clock, pwede na tayo mamili doon para hindi lang naman ako isa, marami kaming ng ganong sistema. So ako po, conforme ako doon sa ni ABC.
2 days ang tabo.
Oo, 2 days. Inis na
na 8 po yung start. So anong comment na iba? Papaan pa natin? Instead na 11, gawin na 8 or 9. 8.
Sa bagay mga 9 siguro kasi yung babas naman natin yung mga 9 talaga eh. Saan na yun siya? 8, para na. Mga 9 sa inyo.
Yung hindi pa naka-breakfast, pagtakbo pa yan doon, hindi ko na yun. Okay.
Alas 10 siguro, alas 10. Alas 10.
So, baka po kasi yung oras po siguro baka hindi na mabago kasi baka ito po yung mapagkasunduan din nila nung public hearing na alas 11. Tapos binago natin, so baka
yung mga vendors
po, baka marka na yung baka yan din siya sa napagkasunduan ng mga vendors doon sa lobby. Kasi po hindi talaga sila nagbibinta doon kahit nakadisiplina ng wala pang alas 11. Bahala na. So po. So, dyan na lang po tayo siguro sa alas 11.
Pag nagpunta ka ng palengke maaga pa, ano ka na mag-bisa sa monthly na mahal ka eh. Okay. So, anong pressure naman eh? Okay na yung 11?
Okay na lang po.
Kagawad ka lang? Meron kang suggest?
Okay na po siguro yan kasi may po nalaman na bawal po pala magtinda yung mga negosyante na nagkatapo ng below 8 AM. Kasi pag ako negosyante, kahit 6 AM, bibinta ako eh. Kasi gusto kong kumita eh. Yung pa kasi, galing po silang panitian. Wala na bumibili doon sa kanila. Magliligpit na po yan, lilipat doon sa ibang area. Diba? Na kung saan sila kumita. So, actually yung tabo talaga po, nakapokus na yan sa isang araw. Ginawa naman po natin 2 po yan. Sa atin okay naman po yan. Kasi kami dati negosyante din kami, di ba? So, ibig ko sabihin doon, kahit sa umaga pala, mahina doon sa kabila, hindi na kami titinda doon sa may tabuan. Dilipat na kami dito na mas maaga, di ba? Kasi yung tao naman, parating na parating yan eh, palit na palit. Tapos yung mga dating may mga pwesto yan dyan, naglalatag din yan ng mga kahit alas 6 na umaga, nandiyan na yan eh, di ba? So, tingin ko tama na po yan, Mr. President, kasi tabuan, market day nga tawag po natin. So, yun lang po, Mr. President, thank you po.
So, 11 o'clock? Start? Kasi yan ang public hearing eh. Yung sabi na photo.
Hindi ko lang bawat pinipagpinda na kasi
So, okay na yung 11 o'clock? Para walang masabi yung nagmamonthly doon. Ibig
Sige po ulit, Sir President. Actually, yung Brooks Point ay mayroong dalawang tabok na sila. Diba? Kasi nga doon sa dating palengke at saka dito sa may second district ba o ngayon? O dito sa bandang may kawasan, may wasan. So, okay naman yung gano'n, ano? Okay rin yan yung 11. Ang implementation lang siguro, dapat mayroong magmanman or talagang strict implementation na 11 bago magbinta kahit mayroon ng buyer.
Trabaho na ng taga-palengke.
Kaya po, pero ako naman yung pwede pa rin doon sa public hearing, the suggestion or kung ano may napapag-usapan is not a final. Yung final nandito pa rin, di ba? Kahit sa amin, sa ordinansa doon. O ano may suggestion, ano siya, tanggap siya, recorded siya, but huwag ninyong asahan na yung gusto ninyong is yun talaga. Siyempre, i-validate pa rin, i-evaluate pa rin ng council. Ito ba, pwede talaga ito. So, doon, nagkakaroon pa rin ng final decision. So, kung yan talaga yung napag-usapan at baka ini-implement na rin nila kahit wala pa yung kasi sayang din na ginawa ng ordinance na yan talagang oras. Tapos din, may gustong bumili dahil galing pa sila sa bundok. Hindi muna, kasi maghintay ka muna ng 11. Yung mga komento na naman doon, mga klase, ang palengke na mga public na. Kasi pag 11, bibili ka ng doon, ng 11 ng tanghali, bibili ka ng puso ng gulay. Pagdating sa pulot interior, 12:30. So, hindi na siya mapalambot. Kaya dapat sana kung mas agahan, total advantage lang talaga yung apektado. Pero kung yan na yung napag-usapan ng public hearing, wala na po tayong magagawa kung yan na po ay naging final. So, sana, kung 1 hour before the due time, baka pwedeng i-considera dahil nga para makauwi pa makapanangalian, ay makahabol. Kaso mag-iintay ng 11, ayun, makapanangalian doon, alauna, alas 2 na kasi bago ka maluto.
Hapon na lang.
Opo, unan. Kaya yung kumikita rin ng gusto, yung may Paris dyan, 59 pesos, mga kain na, paglinggo, doon hindi na masyadong pupunta yung customer kasi pupunta na rito doon sa speaking, may Paris din. So yung may restaurant dito minsan sa may palengke, yung kumakain, yung talagang nagtitinda na rin lang. So yun po, Mr. President, kung yun na talaga ang pag-usapan at pwedeng sure na. So yun na po yung opinion ko. Sige po.
Okay, so meron pang gustong proba natin.
May karagdagan lang ako na paliwanag. Katulad ng NCCC at saka ng SM, wala naman pinag-private market. Oo. May naman sila. May mga time na mga gano'n na sa umaga talaga hindi sila nagbibigyan. Bago ka makapasok parang 10 o 9.
Pasok ka, alas 10.
Alas 10. Ganun lang yun. At saka mas maganda siguro kung naka-uniform yung ano. Yung nakikita ka.
Magkikikagawa.
Hindi sila na magbili, huwag na
Sulisin yan.
mas maganda kasi. Parang kaiba-iba sa mga iba't ibang mga market. Ano ba? Kulay itim o kulay.
Gusto lang kakadyor na para sa'yo magiging.
Ilan po ang sa akin lang, suggestion ko lang. Sila na magbili, dami naman mga relief dyan na pwedeng bilhin.
Hindi na iba na kulay yan.
Okay na po. I move draft ordinance number 2024-97 revising the market code of the municipality of San Pedro Española for the inclusion of the provision on supervision and control and amendments on market and slaughterhouse fees, stall adjudication and occupancy, including the general provision on the market operation be adopted.
Invitation mo ba second day? No diction? And na Ordinance number 2024-297 is approved for adoption. Sige, okay na. Announcement reminders. Meron? Ay, sige. Yung
ano lang to,
yung snack, pag-serve na niya.
hindi lang agad-agad naka-prepare yung pulot inter kasi by Friday pa yung session. Gusto ko lang sanang isama agad, baka hindi makahabol yung 3 days fighting cup sa September 25, 26, 27 ng Barangay Pulot Interior. Kasi hindi kami nakasesyon nung Friday, sana namin ni Argent yun dahil nasa travel ako kaya na-move namin sa Friday. Baka inumungkahi ko lang na maisama siya for Monday na matalakay. Kalendar lang ngayon. For
Monday wala session.
Ayun.
Dapat ngayon na.
Hindi po.
Pasok na din sana sa business.
Baka, Sir Freddy, pwede bang, kasi ang nakalagay doon sa internal rules is every Monday. Kaso walang nakalagay doon if holiday, dapat magkakaroon pa rin ng session in that week. So, para matalaka yung mga important matters. Kasi wala doon sa internal rules. Kung hindi nakalagay lang doon na may session every Monday at 9:30 for a minimum of 4 Monday. It's not limited to kahit ilang Monday doon. So, minumungkahi ko na baka pwedeng magkaroon ng session next week. Kasi sa Biyernes, holiday rin pero may session kami. Kung ano yung
siguro dito ngayon kung papayagan ng body, approve na ngayon. Kasi mag-session pa uli.
Habol naman kay committee chairman.
Mr. Presiding, ang suggestion din ni Kapitanis medyo alanganin na po, baka pwedeng isama na lang po natin dito kung okay lang naman po sa body. Kung okay lang sa body ha. Kasi parang wala nang walang session sa Lunes.
Parang dapat dito mag-special tayo.
Ay, hindi man po pwede special yung sabong po.
Kaya na,
oo. Kung okay lang naman po sa body, baka pwedeng iba na po natin. Parang ang sad naman po sa mga sabungero. Hindi naman ako sabungero eh. Pero
okay lang yung agenda.
sa privilege mo sana kanina.
Hindi, kailan ba yun? September? 25. Ha? Ayaw mo na. Ha? September pa? Akala ko August 27.
Sabi po kasi minsan ba, 1 month before dapat nakasalang na yung resolution. So,
hindi na nasunod ngayon.
So siguro may September pa naman, may first Monday ng September.
Makalindar mo na sa next session.
So, yun lang po yung tayo ko lang na maikalindar.
Makipag-ano ka na lang kay sekretary.
Tupalo na lang po yun.
Makalindar na lang yun.
Tupalo na lang yung resolution namin by next Monday. Sige po, Sir Freddy.
25 to 27.
May September. So tagal pa pala doon. Kaliwaliw pa si Committee on Civics. Okay, meron pa? Wala na?
Yes. Mayroon po kasi nagano sa inyo sa highway. Di ba alam kung anong gagawin natin yan. Yung pag umuulan ba laging hindi nawawala ng tubig. Dito banda sa may highway na pababa.
Kanal yan?
Opo.
Kanal yan?
Kanal na delikado nga. Nagalumot-lumot na. Marami raw natutumba talaga. Highway. Parang may highway. Taas.
Siguro
Dakilayara.
siguro kagawa ano mo na lang yan sa engineering natin. Kung sino mo nasa engineering ngayon.
sa highway. Sulatan na lang siguro natin, DPWH.
Ang sabi, highway daw po.
Hindi kung kailangan ng kanal, di patakbo na lang ng bakho doon o ano na lang. Anting trabaho lang yun.
Kaya nga,
Para mag-drain lang siya.
delikado. Sumahan nga ako doon, dulas, bagsak. Hindi ako mabagsak pa rin.
Punta mo na lang si Jeffrey Jara na nasiwan yan eh.
Kaya hindi ko alam.
Punta mo na lang doon, sabi mo.
Sa DPWH, sa hindi ba tayo pwedeng mag-ano yan?
Eh, matagal tayo pag PWH para tayo butin dyan. Baka matapos lang taon, hindi ba nila matakbo? Kasi layo naman, takbuin pa nila yan. Tayo na. Kahit dito sa Tagbabalat, di ba, meron din dyan?
Parang mayroon din dyan. Nagadulas. Nagadulas.
So, parang yun, ano na lang ng bako.
Bako na lang ng natin.
Pero na lang. Pero pa, wala na. So kung wala na, sino magbo para sa schedule dito?
Mr. Presiding, I move to our regular session is adjourned.
Kita speaker, second. Reflection, kaya na, our regular session po pala yung bayad.
Kasi mo ba sinagdit, no picture? Kaya Oblinas number 2024-297 is your approval. Sige, kaya announcement reminders. Meron? Ay, yung
Ano lang to,
yung snack, pakisar na rin.
hindi lang agad-agad naka-prepare yung pulot-prepare kasi ready pa yung session. Gusto ko na sanang isama agad, baka hindi makahabol yung 3 days fighting talk sa September 25, 26, 27 ng Barangay Pulot-Prepare yun. Kasi hindi kami na-session ng Friday, sana namin yung article dahil nasa travel ako kaya na-move namin sa Friday. Baka pinamungkakit ko lang na maisama siya for Monday na magtalakay. Kalendar lang ngayon. For
Monday yung session.
Next session.
Meron, ngayon na.
Hindi po.
Sa business.
Baka Sir pwede pa kasi ang nakalagay doon sa internal rules is every Monday. Kaso wala nang nakalagay doon if holiday, dapat magkakaroon pa rin ng session in that week. So, para matalata yung mga ibang matters. Kasi wala doon sa internal rules. Kung hindi nakalagay lang doon na may session every Monday at 9:30 for a minimum of 4 Monday. It's not limited to kahit silang Monday doon. So, yung kahit ko na baka pwede magkaroon ng session next week. Kasi sa Biyernes, sa Biyernes, pero may session kami. Kung ano yung habol naman kay committee chairman.
Mr. Presiding, ang suggestion ni Kapitan is medyo alanganin na po, baka pwedeng isama na lang po natin dito. Kung okay lang naman po sa body. Kung okay lang sa body ha. Kasi parang wala na walang session sa Lunes.
Alam ko dito mag-special tayo.
Ay, hindi man po pwede special yung sabong po.
Kaya
kung okay lang naman po sa body, baka pwedeng iba na po natin parang yung sad naman po sa mga sabongero. Kasi ako hindi naman ako sabongero eh. Pero
sa privilege mo sana kanina.
September.
Hindi, kailan ba yun? September?
ay,
Ha? September pa?
Kasi dapat nakasalang na yung resolution. So,
Hindi na nasunod ngayon.
so siguro, may September pa naman, may first month September.
Nakalitan mo na sa
Next session.
next issue.
So, yun na po, inumatay ko lang na maikalendar siya.
Magpapagano ka na ng sekretary.
Papalo na lang po yun.
Papalinda na lang yan.
Papalo na lang yung resolution namin by next Monday. Sige po, so very.
25 hanggang 27 ka.
May September. Susot tagal pa pala doon. Kaliwaliw kasi pagkakir na si Rins. Okay, meron pa? Wala na?
Sir, mayroon po kasi nagano sa sa highway, di wala na po anong gagawin natin yan. Yung umuulan ba lagi, hindi nawawala ng tubig. Ito ba na sa may highway na pababa?
Kanal yan.
Opo.
Kanal yan.
Kanal delikado nga. Nagalulunod na. Marami lang natutong ba talaga.
May highway.
Highway. Karamay highway. Sila ang nakilayara.
Siguro ka doon, ano na lang yan sa engineering natin. Kung sino nasa engineering.
Sa highway. Sulatan na lang siguro natin.
Ang sabi, highway daw po.
Hindi kung kailangan ng kanal, hindi patakbo na lang ng bako doon. Bago ano na lang. Pwede sa mga lang yan.
Ayan lang.
Para break lang siya.
Delikado. Lumahan nga ako ng dulas. Bagsak. Hindi ako mga bagsak talaga.
Tama na lang si Jupiter dyan na siwat niya.
Ayan, hindi ko lang.
Tama na lang doon.
Sa TPWH, sa hindi pa tayo pwede mga ganun yan.
Ay, matagal tayo pag sa TPWH kung kaya Jupiter. Baka matapos lang tayo, hindi ba lang matapos. Kasi layo na matakbuin pa nila yan. Tayo na. Hindi dito sa tagbabalat, di ba? Meron din dyan.
Parang meron din dyan. Gadulas. Gadulas.
Parang picture niya yung ano na bako.
Bako na lang ang natin.
Pero na lang. Pero pa wala na. Sumula na. Sino mag-move para sa disc.
Mr. Presiding, I move to our regulation sa doon.
Kita sudah di condition dengan awal regulasi seperti yang baik.